Alright, banger. We are live. We are live.
All right, I'm gonna stop playing Scott Pilgrim right now. Focus.
What's happening? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Sage Thought Show, where we talk about whatever the fuck we thinking about. Feel me? As usual, I got a wonderful panel of gentlemen, my brothers, my sages. We got Crusher,
Hola.
we got Lewis, we got Storm, we got my son Flacco. Of course, Mr. Lady Killer himself, my nigga Darrell. Ask your mother.
Ask your mother.
No,
really, ask her. Ask her.
Why I gotta be all of that?
All right.
So,
Oh, you start. That's your name. What you mean?
Feel me? What's going on, gentlemen? How y'all doing?
I'd rather talk about how y'all doing. So fuck it.
Son, fuck, my fucking feet hurt, son. Standing all those hours.
Shit.
Welcome to the
I'm
club.
trying to
I just got
recuperate.
home from work.
Same.
I'm trying to recuperate from all this.
I'm just now getting back into the crib, just doing a project, yo. I was out with the Smooth D Max,
Still
yo,
working on
making
the
moves in
project.
my.
Look at him.
Man,
Wonder you guys
just-
were online.
Okay.
yeah.
Making moves.
Yes, sir. I was actually chilling. You feel me? I was enjoying my Scott Pilgrim book, and then
Read that book.
this motherfucker Lewis hit me up and was like, "Yo, bro, I need a spot for my project today." And I was like, "I bet I got you." So feel me? So I went out, showed him a spot. You know what I mean? We got to work.
Yep.
It was pretty
That's
lit.
what networking for. That's what friends are for.
Hey,
Yeah.
and I shout out to y'all too,
Just-
because y'all was at work. I don't envy you.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't envy us.
Listen, I hate waking up at 5:30 in the morning. to go to
5.
work.
I have to wake up at like 4. I gotta get there at 5.
Okay, so
So I don't envy y'all.
it's crazy.
Y'all are real life
Damn.
superheroes. I appreciate y'all because couldn't be me. Out on a Saturday.
You feel me?
Not no more.
Top right of the world, Greg. Not just the store, the world.
Fuck that. I paid my dues to society on Saturdays. This is my goddamn weekend. Fuck that. Only work I do on Saturdays is work for myself.
Mhm.
Same here. Same
Goddamn.
here.
I wish I
Same
could do
here.
that. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, I work for the white man.
I feel
That's
you.
motherfucking.
Well, yeah. So I had a question. Well, my son Kevin had a question posted in the chat. He's been doing pretty dope with some of these random question suggestions as of recently. So I'm gonna give him his roses. Feel me? And Kevin wanted to ask, like, over the years we've all suffered some shit. We've all gone through some shit. We've all had things that shape and mold your personality and your perspective on this crazy ass world that we live in, right? And he's a fucking dick. So he just kind of wanted to know if y'all wanted to speak on any like some childhood shit that affects you to this day. Like just
Yeah.
Oh.
any like
Okay.
and like nothing too. You don't gotta go too crazy into it.
Yo, I got you.
Yeah.
Son.
Yeah.
My fault for cutting you off, D-Man.
No, you good. You
Nah,
good. You
so
good.
so check it. When I was a kid, some nigga stole my bike. And ever since then, I just don't let my shit out to nobody. It's just like, niggas gonna take my shit.
You feel me?
That's some good shit. Like, I mean, that's just.
And that always fucks with me now, you know?
So now you
But-
got trust issues. You know, I feel you. That's some trauma. That's some traumatic shit.
I came in
That's
the right
traumatic?
episode because I was crazy.
Crusher, that's not traumatic. Nigga stole your bike. You was distraught. I would be
I mean,
distraught.
I was pissed
Yo,
off. I was
yo,
upset for
yo,
like
yo.
a week or two. Yeah. But I mean, traumatic?
Yo,
Growing up, if I got my bike stolen, I think I want to clip somebody. I would never want to let my bike out ever again.
Bro,
No,
like,
that-
you a kid,
that's
bro. Like,
traumatic.
you
Uh,
from 8 to 10
everybody
years
knows.
old.
you
And somebody does that shit?
want to, yo, Crusher, you want to know why it's traumatic? Because it's something that you don't forget. A trauma is just something that sticks with you. It doesn't have to always be lingering in the back of your head for eons and eons. It just could be a situation that it'll last for a week or it could last for eons. It can last at any
Okay.
time. So trauma is
So
trauma.
we'll go with
Like,
that. I'm gonna keep that definition in mind.
yeah, bro. Like if I punch you in the face, that's blunt force trauma. Like
I mean, that's damage, yeah.
That's blunt force trauma. I hit you with this right left. That's blunt. You feel me? You got to go to the ICU after that.
If he gives you a mink coat,
Definitely.
that's blunt force trauma. You feel me? Mink. That's mink. That's blunt force trauma.
That's blunt force trauma. Like, and like I said, it doesn't have to be like I give you one of my stories. So I used to skateboard back in the day. I used to have mad fun with this shit, right? There's this in New York City, in Brooklyn, there's this hill called Miller Hill. Right?
Oh my
this
God.
Shit, right? If for those that know, y'all know Miller Hill is basically a Bronx hill. Like that motherfucker's on incline on this. Like that shit goes straight the fuck down. Like you hit down.
And basically the Joker stairs.
Yeah, OD. Like if you're from the Bronx, if you're from Staten Island, you lived that all your life. So you already it's nothing to you. But us flat earthers, goddamn it, we don't have them goddamn mountainous hills. Goddamn mountainous. Goddamn Game of Thrones hills and shit. You know, I don't deal with that. But I mean, but one day my dickhead ass and my homies was like, "Yo, fuck that. We're gonna ride off skateboards down the hill. We're gonna do this shit. Yeah, we in there. We could do it." Nah, we ain't. That shit ain't work out. That shit ain't work out. Gravity was like, "Bitch, you don't understand what's about to happen," and I took a tumble. Right? So that stuck with me. I was like, yo, I became fearful of hills. Because I didn't want to bust my ass like that ever again. Because I bust my shit. Like, I bust it wide open. I bust it challenged to down that hill. Like,
so every time you see a hill, you turn around?
Nah, every time I see a hill, I remember, like, damn, I bust my ass down that one of them motherfuckers.
He walks to a hill. Nah, I'm going down this block. I'm going down this block. I'm good.
Nah, it didn't become an inhibitor, but I was definitely thinking about that shit. I was like, huh. Remember, I bust my ass down some shit. And they ain't stopped me though.
Does it have to be trauma?
That's trauma. That was traumatic. That was traumatic.
No. Because you said
that relates to the
like
question.
Stories. You said stories that like shaped, like things that shaped into who you are today. So does it have to be trauma?
I mean, trauma makes more interesting stories. It's kind of like it's a little bit more relatable.
Anything that basically stuck with you and made you like you thought about it and it altered your decision making or how you look at things.
Yeah, bro. Because you got.
So I can tell you what.
Yeah.
I can tell you why I'm always fucking people's moms.
What?
Wow. If you want to go down that route.
Let's go. He's running the show.
It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
Childhood.
Like when I was 13, I had sex with a 27-year-old who had 2 kids. Okay,
that's traumatic as fuck. Listen, you got raped. Like
that was. Listen, I got raped. I loved it. Okay, so don't you judge.
I'm not judging. Okay? I'm just like that's
statutory. So this what happened.
She's a pedophile.
No names, but I was living in the shelter in LES. You feel me? And it was it's like a family shelter, and the family shelter had dorms. You feel me? It wasn't like no houses. It was everybody had dorms. So fucking this one lady, we would go to her room because she would lit. This bitch would be drinking 40. She had a fat titties, and she was pretty as fuck. And she all the little niggas come down room, party, all of that. So one day, it was just me and her. Her kids was out and everything. She had a nigga, but the nigga will always go to the Bronx and sell fucking bud or whatever. He won't come back till like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So this bitch will be sitting here getting drunk off of 40s, my nigga. Like this is back in the day when 40s was lit. So one day she's like, "Don't tell nobody," and I'm like, "Don't tell nobody what?" She just pulled my little pants down and said, "I'm like." What's going on? What is this? This is not. Is this happening?
Yeah.
She taught me how to do everything,
bro.
She taught me how to fuck, suck, all of that. Oh.
That's statutory, bro.
So,
you. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
So that's why I sit here and I fuck these bitches. Fuck people's moms, because I know if I'm in a relationship and I'm not doing the right thing, she gonna be fucking somebody else. So I'd rather be single. Just fuck everybody. Yes.
All right,
There's
bro.
people that's
Perspective.
off limits.
That's
There's people that's
unfortunate.
off limits. There's people that's off limits. If you're my brother, if I grew up with you, if I went to school with you, if I call you, you feel me? If you one of the sages, off limits. Completely off limits. But just know, if you're not the bros, your wife can't get hit.
That's crazy, bro. I forgot the name of the word.
Facts.
Like, there's a word up here that like it's not rape. I forgot what it's called. You were molested.
It is
You were
statutory
molested.
rape. I think
Not
you
yet.
said it.
No, he was molested.
I
Oh,
was
yeah, no, that's what I
molested.
think. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
were
that's what
molested,
I-
bro.
He wasn't
Because
molested. He had sex.
It wasn't molested because I had sex.
I can't even
Molested
think
is
of another
if she
word than
touched me or
insane,
something.
yo.
She
You know
did
what I'm
touch
saying?
you. She did touch
Yeah,
you
but she fucked
She
me.
did.
after.
Fucked me. I was molested then raped.
Bro,
Yes.
yo,
In
that's
a good way.
you know what?
Okay?
In a good way.
You know what? I'm glad that you could look at that in a good way, but that's not okay. Like, that's
Yo, bro,
but you said-
did you enjoy that
But-
sound?
Hey,
Alright, so what sucks?
that's not. It wasn't consensual.
That's-
Like, that's not okay.
it
Like-
wasn't consensual at first because I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Exactly.
Like,
That's
you
why
were
it's
a child.
that's why it's
Like,
not okay. Like, I
That's
just
how
want
it's going,
like I just
I'm
want to
sitting
draw.
here because don't get me wrong, you always be flirting with the girls and when you growing up, kissing, touching the center, but you never get past that level. You get what I'm saying? This was before I even got past that level of fucking third base, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here like she went straight to fucking third base. She was fucking the vacuum from Teletubbies.
Like,
I'm-
bro, I just want you. I just want you to know, like that's not okay. I'm glad that you.
It's not normal.
It's not, no, Storm. It's normal, but it's not okay.
Is normally not okay.
Hey,
No,
I was just
it's
giving-
normal.
I was just giving content.
Yo, it's
I
normal.
was
Like,
letting
there's a.
you know my
Nah, I feel
path.
yo, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for sharing, son, because that's some real traumatic shit. Like, you turned out good. That story could have went left. You could have turned into a goddamn sexual predator.
Hey,
Like, that's not okay. Like, she raped you. That's not cool. Like, that's not cool. Like, it's funny too, because like the double standard, you know how like when men prey on little women, they go, "Oh, fuck that guy, he's a pedophile." Yeah. And then with
like,
and like
exactly.
and like when women prey on boys, and like the sexual fantasy of like teachers, and like, yeah, I want to stay after class. Yeah, like that's not okay. That's not okay.
It's not. It's true.
It's like
true because if it was a female, that and like say if I was the 27-year-old and the female was 13, I would have been labeled as a sex offender. I
yeah, you would have been in
labeled as a rapist.
jail. You'd have went to
You
get what I'm
jail.
saying? If this, like, say this
That'd be
went on
different.
YouTube and some of the fans would have seen it, they would have been like, "Oh, that nigga's a rapist."
Yeah, you
But-
pedo,
but
bro.
since that-
You-
But since it happened to me,
I'm
little old me,
calling it for like
Nigga.
I'm calling it a spade. Now see that I'm on your side. Fuck that double
know,
standard
I
shit.
know.
That shit's not cool. Like, yo, that shit is raw. Like, yo,
man,
she touched your
you
butt.
feel me? There's
She-
other shit that happened to me. Yeah, that made me a fuck boy. I know. Like when it comes to fucking, I already know what to do, and I was doing that at 13. So imagine what it was when I was going to fucking junior high and high school and all that shit. I already knew. In a relationship, oh yeah. When it came to sex, yeah. No, listen, we in a relationship, but a relationship leads to sex.
That's crazy.
I don't know what you do. I don't know what other niggas that you been fucking these little boys, but you been fucking. But I'm a little man here, bitch.
God damn. Anybody
You feel me?
can,
So
anybody out there that can relate to that, just know you ain't the only one. Niggas get raped.
Exactly.
Niggas get raped too.
niggas get raped too. You feel
Man,
me?
Even though how
can't-
hard it
Going,
is to
I
believe.
look,
can't
there's
even
other
think
shit that happened to me going when I was young. You feel me? You know, I could talk about this because I'm okay with it now. You know what I'm saying? My mom was a addict. You know what I'm saying? And she wasn't one of those addicts that was strung out on a. You know what I'm saying? But I know because when I was like I say like young, I used to see niggas in the crib cutting up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Pals. I'm talking about like Tony Montana type shit.
yeah.
So that made me realize that okay, My mom was an addict that will sell or make money. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't no broke ass type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that made me realize that I gotta sell bud. I gotta sell drugs. Can't just do them shit. You gotta sell them shits. You feel me? In
Yeah.
high school, I was selling so much bud, nigga. Niggas was calling me 10 racks. I was on wanted. I was on wanted posters, bro. All of that.
What's the statutory for
You wanted to buy your blood.
marijuana?
That's what you wanted.
Oh,
Statutory's done already.
Oh, all
Statutory's
right,
ready.
cool. Just making sure, bro. Just making sure. The statute of limitation. All right,
Statute of limitation should be 7 to 10 years. Right or wrong?
Listen, just making sure. I mean,
No.
I know.
Right or wrong?
Yes, it's 7 to 10, depending.
It's 7 to 10, depending on the crime or whatever, right?
Depending on the crime. But I mean, we like
I'm
marijuana.
smart. I didn't indict myself. I didn't
No.
dumb shit.
I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying marijuana is not criminalized in certain states. So I'm just covering. I'm making sure, bro. You know what I mean?
Nah, yeah, but
I'm
you
doing my
understand
job.
what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just doing my job.
It molded me to be a hustler, my nigga. Like, I was literally from the age of 7 to like 16. I was already dancing on the trains, making money, coming home with $80-$90 a day, bro. Literally.
That's good shit. So you took that
Hustling.
You took that negative environment and said, "Fuck that! I'm gonna spin it. I'm gonna make this money."
Exactly. And you knew me, and you knew me in high school. I was always dancing in between classes, in between periods, and all of that. So
it's good shit. Anybody else?
I only got 2, but I think I got more. But I don't even know two so far. I got one that hold up. You know how there's like 3 different type of bikes. You got a mountain bike, a regular bike, and then you got that third bike. Like people just use like to use it on like they're racing bike, but the fucking wheel are super thin.
Mm-hmm.
The tires are super thin.
The speeding bikes, the ones that's like this.
Road bike.
You're talking about road bikes.
Yeah, the ones that you gotta be like this.
And like you gotta look like you actually racing, but you're not really racing. Yeah, I rode those bikes going like not downhill, but I'll be riding those bikes crazy, and I used to swerve a lot in those. So one time, I think about 20 or between 15, 17 years ago, I was riding one of those speed bikes, going down the hill, not the hill like Dion was describing, similar, but it's like it got that like long slope. Well, I was going downhill. It was about like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock with my cousins and all that stuff. It was like a Saturday night, something like this. You know, you with the family, they're on the stoop level blasting Hispanic music and all that stuff. I'm going downhill. I'll say I was hitting like maybe 30, going 35. I don't know. So my dumb ass, I was like, I love swerving, so I decided to swerve in the middle of the street. Go on the sidewalk. Little did I know, one of those sidewalks had like a pothole with a crack, like fucking like.
Oh.
So I hit that, and the only thing is I couldn't see it because it's fucking pitch black. So I hit that. All I heard, dude. I was like, okay, I know what's gonna happen. So I knew I was gonna get off the bike, but I didn't get off the bike in time, so I somehow flip along with the bike. So I'm like, I was like this. I flipped along the bike like twice. I was like doing some front flips, side flips, and I got hurt so bad. I got up, I walked, and I didn't feel nothing till like hours later. I got cut marks here, bruise marks in my back, and I looked like I came out of slaughterhouse all covered in blood, and I had a piece of glass that kind of stuck in on my rib. I didn't know till later on. Yeah, I had a shirt. Yo, I was all fucked up.
Damn.
2-3 days. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go ride a bike. But I did not ride that speed bike ever again. Every time I see that speed bike, I just remember like, yeah, I remember how I was flipping with a bike and got hurt.
Yeah,
And-
yeah. I wouldn't fuck with bikes after that either for a little
Nah.
while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
And then now, today, Dion was my witness. So, doing the project today. I told D, like, yo, jump off this goddamn balcony. He's like, all right, cool, bet. I see how high it is. I'm like, yeah, I could do it. So while he's helping me out with the project, he's taking a picture. I got my mask on. By the time I jump off, the mask was fucking up my face, and I'm already in the air, already jumped off. I'm like, I won't even see the floor. So okay. Little did I landed awkwardly from Dion description. I don't know how. I didn't break a bone or nothing. I landed awkwardly. It's just like, think of it like I landed like toes to heels and then slap sideways.
That's like the best thing for you.
No. Okay, he described
You said-
he described it wrong. So this is how he landed. My son jumped off the balcony and landed feet flat. Didn't bend his knees.
See that?
So he just both his feet slammed against the ground and then he went sideways. So he impacted his ankle. He didn't land toes tuck and roll, or he didn't land toes sideways. He landed and then went.
Yo,
That went sideways.
You got
He
your
gonna feel that
ACL,
later. A day or two.
You
from now.
have your
I'm like,
ACL, my nigga.
And
Bless him.
I was like, all right, cool. I get back up. I'm like, I can still walk. You know,
But
I'm starting to
yo.
limp. It's like all that. Everything else, everything else not hurting. The only thing that hurts is just here and my entire left side of the ankle. But everything else is fucking good. So it's like I could
Okay.
barely walk, but
Wait till tomorrow.
I could barely walk.
Go to the hospital.
In my head, look.
You gotta go
Put
to the
ice on it.
hospital.
In my head, look.
You
Your
better
whole
put
lower
ice on
body
it.
is
I know.
dead.
In my head, look. In my head, I was like, all right, next time, just make sure I don't jump off a balcony that I know I safe. If it's like, and it was like a 10 feet balcony. I was like, but the thing is, little did I know, I just like, something told me, just fucking do it. And I did.
My legs
Just fucking did it.
hurt.
Are you trying to get in the parkour, nigga?
My legs hurt.
If he
Yo,
is, he's doing it wrong.
That's a fact, still. That's a fact.
I'm not trying to do a parkour. I'm just feel whatever I feel and whatever something tells me to do it, I just go fucking do it. And if I get hurt or consequences, it is what it is.
You either becoming a masochist or you just like listen to the little.
That's
little
more
inklings in your
spontaneous
head.
thinking, if anything.
I think he's trying to be the modern day jackass.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
that. I don't even think that either. I think Lewis was the cage bird, right? And then and then they let the cage door open, and now he's running free.
He's bored.
He don't know how to act.
Like,
It's okay. Well, I've been there before.
He almost broke his ankle today. Look.
listen,
no.
listen, listen. It is what it is. Life lessons.
I
You
don't
live
know how
and you
you
learn.
lose to them, Ray.
All right, yo. Thank you.
only thing it told me-
Later, bro.
Later, big homie.
Later.
Later, Flacco. The only thing is like, look, I was like, if I'm gonna do something like that again, I'm gonna make sure, like, yo, if it's too high, don't do it. If it's not that high,
do it anyway.
I can't
do
talk
it
because
anyway.
I'm a
That's
nigga
what I
that
hear.
do
Like,
back.
just do it. I'm gonna do it different though. Just jump. I'm still jump.
I can't talk because I'm a nigga that do backflips off of basketball rims and shit. So
Yeah.
I mean, but
Yeah, no.
As long as you let the telltale.
It's a fact. As long as you alright,
yeah,
you ain't fuck yourself up.
yeah.
That's a fact. He was trying to leap of faith. This ankle is done. Storm, you got any stories, bro?
Oh man, where do I begin, son?
Oh my god.
Because let's say, how about the time where I sometimes get stage fright when I was young. I used to go to school, right? Like I had school at a big ass stadium, and there was like a group of people. They want to do a dance contest, and since everyone was there, I raised my hand just to hell of it. I think they're gonna pick me, and they picked me anyway. I was like, what are the odds? And so I went over there. We had a dance partner. We were across from each other, men and female. And I got stage fright, and everyone else is dancing. And I'm just walking to my partner. That's it. And he told me to sit down.
Yeah. So do you still suffer from stage fright? Yeah, no, yeah, you are awkward. Yeah,
yeah.
you are hella awkward. Yeah.
He's
Mad,
hella
mad people.
awkward.
Who else? Number 2. Ah man, I'm scared of the water. It was one time, like I'm not strong, so I could swim. I was in Splish Splash, and it was this cliff. There's a lot of little kids like jumping off the cliff, and I was like, I feel like a bitch. All these little kids are jumping off the cliff, and look at me over here scared. Like, okay, now I'm gonna jump. I ran, I jumped in the air. I realized I didn't want to do this. I turned around, tried to grab it, but I missed, and I just
Oh my
sank
God.
like a rock. And the
Oh my
lifeguard came to
gosh.
save me, and then. Like I almost took him down in the water with me. I was panicking. I did not want to die.
Damn, stop. Yo,
Damn, that was water. All right, here's
hold
another one.
on real quick. Yo, Darrell, turn your camera off and on, cause you green.
You green screening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
green screening, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, it don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that shit didn't. There you go.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Ah man, it was another one. I don't like the dark. There's a reason why I don't like the dark. Like when I was young, my dad used to. My birth father, what he used to do is at night, he would like put on a mask, and whenever I'm like a little awake, he'll be like right across the room, and then when I'll close my eyes, open my eyes, he'll be in the room closer, and the room closer, and then he would just
What,
attack
is he a
me.
cat?
And I just I don't know.
Nah, he was fucking with you. That's fucked up.
And that would happen
Okay.
every couple of days. He would just surprise me with it, and that's why I don't like the dark. Even at night, if I don't see you and don't know you, you're the enemy. You're the enemy. Ah man, it was another one.
Well, Stoner could either had a gun or a weapon at night, or whoever he's with, and he don't know you. You're gonna die that same night. That's what I'm saying.
Ah, no.
Don't go kill somebody.
There was a time where I had the phone in my ear. My mom tried to take the phone. I woke up. I saw it was a shadow. Almost broke her arm. All I saw was a shadow and the arm. That's it. I was like, nope.
See-
That's
He
See
almost
what I
broke
mean?
his mom's arm.
See what I mean?
Man,
See what I mean?
this man
See
Storm
what I
is
mean?
scary.
He's gonna hurt
son.
somebody.
it was another one. I got hit by a car, but that's not so much fun or exciting. Oh, I was my leg is
Damn.
broken. That's it.
That's so regular. Yeah, I got hit by a car, broke my leg. You know, regular.
Yeah. That's
I can
pretty
relate.
big to be exciting. Like I remember I locked myself out the house. And then my old house I used to live at. I went to the yard and I climbed the house and climbed through the kitchen window. It was 2 stories.
You always do that.
I didn't want to wait outside. I didn't.
Nah,
I wanted to be home.
I can relate. I can relate my birth house where I used to live at. Right, it had a gate. Right, and the gate was it was a gate, then door, then another door. Right, so there'll be times I leave the crib because I only had keys for the downstairs gate, so it was the top floor and the second floor and the first floor, and I only had keys for the first floor. Right, so I went to the store real quick. They locked me out. I was like, shit. But the gate there was a little gap between where the gate was and where the top of the steps was. So like, if you slick enough, you could have crawled through the top, right? And my peoples never locked the inside door. So one day I was like, I went to the store, I went and got some Swedish fish. I'm like, all right, cool. Came back, they locked me out. I was like, shit. I had to crawl through that motherfucker. But this is not the trauma. The trauma is this, right? So I climbed over the motherfucker. I made it into the house. A couple years later, a motherfucker climbed into my shit and was trying to break into the door. And I was like, this motherfucker was watching me when I did that shit. That's the only way he knew.
He seen you.
Yup.
That's grimy.
Yeah, that's the shit that fucked me. I was like, all right, cool. So from then I was like, yo, I've never climbed. I had them lift the gate or whatever, and I was like, I'm not climbing through shit. That's what that taught me, yo. The hood be watching. The hood is always watching.
Hood is always watching, bro.
Always.
But
Listen, let's see. Got one more that I can remember. I'm gonna say it's trauma. I think it just built into me. It's trauma. It was like when I was young. I think about beginning of my years all the way to junior high school, and I used to fight every day. I get jumped on the bus, jumped to school, jumped back. Always fighting. I'm always fighting somebody someday. And all those years, I like to fight. I love it. That's why I love it. That's why I used to do jiu-jitsu. But then I'm mad because the epidemic started, so I can't do it no more. So, you know.
Yeah, this is funny as hell. That was elementary school for me, all second grade.
So that's why I will antagonize you. I just try not to swing first. Once you swing first, it gives me the okay to fuck you up. I would just say I defend myself. That's all I want.
He said self-defense.
that's a
I
fact.
couldn't do that. Nah, bro, because like I tried to pull that after because I was never the one to start shit, and I tried to avoid it, but then I just snapped and I started seeing red, and I got hit in the back with a 2x4. Like this dude, I don't know where he found this fucking wood. Like he came up behind me and hit me with it. It broke off my back, and the teacher saw it. He saw me get up, and he went to rush over. He saw me get up, and he's like, "All right," he gave me eye contact. Do what you gotta do, homie. That's it. So I was like, "All right, cool." I fucked him up, and I kept kicking him while he was down. And I didn't stop. I was just wailing on him. And then he had to come run and get me because he kept yelling to stop. I didn't hear him, I guess. And yeah, they had to call an ambulance for that boy. He was spitting the blood. And that was the first time I ever went to detention because I ever did shit. Like I think that was the first time I ever snapped. And then that's why I started
Stone Cold stumped the
That's good.
motherhole at that
And you
point.
told yourself like you're gonna do that again.
And all he got was detention.
Well, I never
Nah,
did
man.
shit. Everybody else in that school, that school was ghetto as fucking still is to this day. And I was the only one who never did shit. So that was like, yo, the kid attacked him first. He just didn't fucking stop. I don't know why.
Damn, son.
You got this. I got fucking suspended.
Yeah, you did because you're an
Bullshit.
asshole.
That's
Nah,
bullshit.
No, it's because it's the way the administration wants to handle shit. But Crusher, did you say anything?
No, not yet. No,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was the first.
Go
All
ahead.
right, bro. I'm gonna keep it quick because So speaking of me snapping, that's been like a running theme for my like childhood up until like my 20s because I had to learn how to deal with anger myself because that's the only thing my parents didn't know how to deal with because they were never like that themselves. So they was just like whatever. But yeah, I was bullied when I was a kid. Like no joke. Like it was like subtle bullying, but I didn't realize I was being bullied. I was being nice. I was homeschooled, so I wanted to make friends. So my folks would take me to the church group, the youth group. I'm just like, this is kind of lame. Whatever. I have to go. My mom's making me. So I was like, I'll make some friends here, whatever. Because I was homeschooled for like years. So
Yeah.
they would say shit, just do shit, and I was like, they're just joking. I'm not gonna be like a little crybaby about it. And one of the times I took one of my close friends with me. His name was Daniel. His ass was like, he didn't like the way they were treating me. He's like, why you let them talk to you like that? I'm like, oh, they're just joking. He's like, he took me aside. He's like, nah, bro, I don't think they're really joking because, I wouldn't do that to you, And I was like, huh. So next thing that happened, I don't know, it was like the same day. He said one of the kids said something slick to him or whatever about me, and then he just swung on him on sight. Like he's just like, nah, fuck that. Like he tried to swing on him like 3 times in the same day. He's like, God, don't let me see you. Let me fucking see you. He's like, this is how you deal with bullies. This is how you deal with people who don't fuck with you or whatever. He's the type to swing first, ask questions later. And I was just like, after that, I kind of started seeing what he was saying. So that's why how that shaped me, that experience, because it did make me feel bad. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's just like, I'll be nicer to them and like, kill them with kindness shit. Because I was a kid. Now it's just kill them, not
Exactly.
physically, but metaphorically, spiritually, emotionally.
It's when you yeah.
That's how it ended up being for me. That's how it shaped. Like, it's like, that's how, like, when anybody talks to me about fucking bullies, I'm like, listen, the longer you wait to do some shit, the more drastic that shit has to be. That's just how it is. So
it's a life lesson.
Yeah, it's some shit. Like, that's like, if it wasn't for him and my other good like friend I grew up with, Anthony, like, it'd be a different story. Like, they helped mold me from that trauma and shit. If you want to call it trauma.
Loyal friend for that though, because not a lot of friends do that.
Oh yeah, shout out to y'all, yo. Like, shout out to y'all. Y'all, I think Dion and a couple of y'all had a chance to talk with them a couple times. But yeah. Lastly, it's short and quick. I almost drowned in water 6 times in my life.
Damn.
6 times.
Damn, nigga, you ain't learning
From the first 5.
You ain't learning.
Bro, you wanna know why? Because I don't let my fear control me like that. After a while, I was just like, I'm gonna get in there. And
It's not about fear, motherfucker.
Yeah,
It's about
stop.
action. Fuck that. It's about
I learned that after
nigga,
I got to the fourth time. I was like, I just have to do something.
bro, you can't just get in the water and be like, I'm gonna be good. You gotta move, nigga.
Wait.
I was real young and I was just like, dude, I don't know what to do. I'm like, I got water in my mouth, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, I was just kind of like, I could swim if I like tried.
So can you swim?
I just did I had something keep me back, and then people would be like, "Yo, he's cool in the water. You get to the water, it's cool." So they're like, you know how they like sneak up on you and push you in the pool?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't ready, and I was just like, "Damn, here I am,
All right, so
about to
here's
die
my
again."
question: can you swim?
Now, yes, not
Okay,
very
so,
well,
all right.
but
Not very well.
And how old are you now?
old enough. I can swim. It's just
You can't swim. I got you. You like Storm. Yo, it's,
Yo, the ocean is scary, son.
yo, listen. Like,
ocean is fucking scary, Storm. You know it.
bro, it's like those are skills that it's like either you can or you can. It's like driving.
Or
Can
you
you
can't.
drive
Yup.
or can't you? Can
Or
you
you
swim or can't? There's no. I'm not a strong swimmer. No, there's no strong swimmer. If I throw your ass in the pool in 10 feet, can you live? Like, are you going to be okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay on my back
Nine
and
out
close
of
my eyes
10
and
times,
float.
9 out of 10? Oh God, that's not good numbers. It needs to be 100%. But
100%.
Oh, no, I get
It's
tired.
almost untested.
it's almost until. All right, don't worry, son. We gonna go on vacation. We gonna check because that's just funny.
I'll get tired.
You get
That's just horrible.
That's
That's just
crazy.
horrible.
bro,
That's just horrible.
bro. I'm a certified lifeguard. I got you. You won't drown with me. But God damn, God
Because
damn.
I was gonna ask him,
Bro,
like,
like,
yo,
it
did
got to
you-
the point
I
when
was-
after somebody like jumped the last time someone jumped in and got me. Well, that was number 5, not the last time. Number 6, like I chilled I got myself. But they got me. I got about they brought me to the edge. I like hopped up out of the pool real quick, and the dude pushed me, and there was a little girl in the pool, and I dropped on her. I'm like, shit, she's the one who needed to get like pulled out first. So I hopped out of the pool. I couldn't talk because I had like swallowed so much water, and I was just standing there like coughing it up because I'd been through this before. I was just chilling. They were like, dude, you seems fine. I'm like, and then I finally got to, did you get the girl? And they were like, yeah. Monica went and got her. I'm like, all right, cool.
Son, you're not supposed to.
I
would have cried. I would have cried if he fell on the girl and then the girl would have got up and started swimming. He was just sitting there drowning.
Bro, I swear that.
She came in contact with my elbow. She was like halfway unconscious, dude. Like she was. I was like, man, dude.
You bowled her shit.
He
Okay.
macho man elbow dropped
I didn't
her.
even see. I didn't expect to get pushed in the pool. I was like, wait, it's too quiet. And I looked to my right, and this dude's like doing this whole shit. And I was like, oh, here we go.
Bro, like, but Crusher, you know, once you hit the water, you're not supposed to drink the water. Like, that's not drinking water. This is drinking
I
water.
know.
You're supposed to close your.
That's drinking. Well, yeah, that's
You know, you're supposed to hold
I
your
know
breath.
now. Yeah, hold your breath. Yeah, all that shit. Yeah, I know that now.
All
But,
right,
you know.
I do want to ask. We have our first question, which is cool. So shout out to
Whoa, what's up?
shout out to Billy _ the kid. First question from the comments, which is crazy. They ask, would you rather be brought up in money or made your money for yourself? So would you rather be born wealthy or attain your wealth by your own means?
Honestly, let me go first. I would say attain wealth, because if you're like born into it, that's how you get these fucking other people say, "Oh, my family's powerful, so I can do whatever the fuck I want."
Okay.
I would like to build my money. I don't like to be born wealthy because it's easy thing. You don't earn things just like that. To earn things, you gotta push yourself. You gotta work hard. You gotta go through the shit. You gotta be dedicated to earn what you earn to deserve. In the work, not everything is free. Basically, what my father said, not everything is free. You gotta work for your shit.
Okay.
You don't work for your shit. You get things for free. You didn't deserve it. Everything's just handed to you in a platter, and what you earn out of it, nothing. I rather work for my shit. I rather work hard for my shit.
Crusher,
That's gonna tell me.
Crusher,
That's
what
gonna
about
tell me
you?
like.
Yo, I'm gonna be the oddball. I'm gonna say I'd rather have been born into money because, man, like that family financial status, their socioeconomic status financially, whatever that shit sticks with past generations, making it a lot harder to move up the ladder. And we are not even by like a lot. I'm not talking about like millions, like for someone like middle class to jump to like being a millionaire. But yeah, that's hard too. I'm talking about just being better off than your like parents were. That shit's hard because it trickles down to the kids. I'd rather just had it. You know what I mean? That like I feel like I would have put myself in some shit and then came out of it and like, okay, I appreciate this a lot more later on in life. That's just me. I'd rather just born with it because this shit I'm dealing with right now, nah, ain't it.
I feel you. What about you? What about you, D?
Me, I'd rather work for the shit only because my thing is, if I was born into it, I wouldn't know what the fuck to go through. If God forbid, if shit was to fall, hit the fan, and they put me on the corner, I wouldn't know how to sell ice to an Eskimo. You get what I'm saying? So, like, that's like saying if you Mayweather didn't win all his fights without his win, he wouldn't be the world, 50-0 without going all through the shit, all through the struggles. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather make my glory and make my riches and actually know how to make my shit instead of just born to it. Because yes, if you born to it, you can go two ways. You become a fucking rich spoiled brat, or you can actually know how to work and this, that, and the third. You get what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, they're becoming this rich spoiled brat because they don't got to work for nothing. They don't got, you know what I'm saying? The person that actually works for something knows how to value a dollar more, knows how to, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, if I work for my riches and actually become rich and make my kids work for their riches, then I don't got to worry about nothing.
I respect that. I'm actually going to be the opposite as well. I'm going to say I'd rather be born in the riches because my personality type, I know myself. I wasn't poor, but I wasn't rich. I wasn't middle class either. I don't know what the fuck that little subsection between broke nigga and middle class. I guess we just call that
mediocre.
Fuck that is.
Mediocre.
We just gonna call that. We gonna call that the working class because I mean
we'll call it that.
We'll call it that because middle class. There's a big difference between working class and middle class. There's a big ass difference. It's like it's night and day, right? And the 1% obviously is the 1%.
I didn't even know there was a difference between middle class and working class. That's something.
Nah. There's the middle class, bro, is like not even Lewis. Remember that loft we saw?
Yes.
That's middle class. That's middle class.
Oh, okay.
The apartment that your pops lives in, that's working class. There's night and day.
Remember how we used to watch? Remember how we used to watch TV and we used to watch niggas go to high school and they had cars already? That's middle class.
Like
that's middle class, bro.
Cause poor is like worse than the projects. Cause projects is working class too. Cause don't get it fucked up. Like niggas in the projects, they know how to hustle. Like they're stupid because they make really bad financial decisions, in my opinion. But they also know how to hustle. The nicest cars is in the projects. Yeah, they shouldn't invest their money in cars because that shit is dumb. But the fact that they can do that means that they had some money to flip. Feel me? So for me, I would rather be born into it because one, just like Crusher said, it is generational. So knowing my peoples, they probably work their ass off to get to that status, and they wouldn't want me just to be spoiled and be a snot-nosed brat, right? So they would have it. So instilled in me already would be the same mindset of you gotta grind, you gotta hustle. Just the opportunities would be better, right?
Yep.
Right.
It's like a platform you can like launch yourself higher from. We're gonna get high regardless, but that extra height is gonna push us so much further if we had that. Yeah,
and because I understand, like I totally agree. Like there's literally either I'm being generalistic saying there's only two options: either they're spoiled or they're not. But in hindsight, it is black and white. But for me personally, I would take the Denzel Washington's kid approach, where that motherfucker didn't even use his father's name to get his acting roles. He did it on his own. So he was in a situation where he was born in the money. because I'm talking about Grammy Award winning motherfucking Training Day Denzel Washington. His son was like, nah, I don't know that nigga. And he grinded and did it himself. Of course, people ain't stupid. They know who they like. So you know your status. You can't hide status. You never really can. Especially
Will
nowadays.
Smith's first son.
Yeah, like you can't hide it. You can't hide status, like, especially nowadays with the internet. But it's just like for me, I feel like the financial gains that I would obtain on my own, regardless, wouldn't change my personality. I just would know.
Right.
I would just utilize shit better. Like I would still be out here. Hell yeah, I'd have the. I would still use this. The money is the tool. I'll just have better tools.
Better resources for better tools.
Yep.
Yeah. More resources, I should say.
Nah, money is a tool. Like I treat money as a tool, so I just have more tools. Feel me?
Yeah,
I don't I don't have a flathead and a Phillips head. Now I got a motherfucking power drill and a goddamn impact driver. Feel me?
I hate this nigga. Yo.
Bro, like
it's the facts though. It's facts.
Like that's just me though. But thank you again, Billy _ the kid. Thank you for the question.
Yo, for real.
That was really dope. I like that. I would actually promote that too. If motherfuckers want to ask us questions and shit, leave them in the comments, bro. Like,
you don't gotta be motherfuckers, by the way. You can be anyone.
Yeah, anybody. Male, female.
Feel me? Don't matter. It's motherfuckers is motherfucker.
Motherfuckers is motherfucker, but I'm just saying.
We all
motherfuckers. You might be just,
Nah, we all motherfuckers.
Maybe the kid, you know?
Nah, we all motherfuckers.
Especially mothers.
Especially mothers.
Yeah, especially you. Especially you.
Mothers could leave some comments, you know.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whatever, man.
I don't mind being a stepdaddy for 2021.
You by your goddamn self. Matter of fact, no, you not, cause Crush is with you too. Y'all niggas is by your goddamn self.
Come on, that's crazy. Come on. He know what it is.
Man. See,
we winning.
Stepdaddy is a choice no matter what situation you're in. I'm just saying.
Yes, listen. Stepdaddy's a winner right now. You gotta understand.
I'm good. You can miss.
You put in the same boat, but we saying two different things. I don't know, man.
You can miss me with all of that.
We take care. I'll take care of your kids as long as you take care of mine.
That's him. I do not speak with this man. We just both motherfuckers, all right?
Hey, there you go.
We just both motherfuckers.
Bump that. Miss me with all of that nonsense. I'd rather take me a nice fresh sheet of loose leaf paper. Feel me?
Don't get me wrong. I love a fresh loose leaf paper so I can write on the margin. You get what I'm saying? But if the paper's already written up, don't get me wrong. I'll take it and put it in nice laminated paper. I'll put it laminated and everything.
I respect you.
I'm not the type of dude to abstract my papers. So now just
abstract.
Right? Listen, I am the GOAT.
I ain't mad at you, bro. Like hell, even if you was writing in the margin, cool. But don't give me no loose leaf paper that's covered front to back. I'm good. What am I gonna do with that, bro?
No. See, front to back. That bitch got like 4 or 5 kids. I'm not doing that.
No, that's
front to back.
A red flag. That's a red flag. That's like two is a match for me, bro.
2?
2, 3 is alright.
2, 3?
I'm not even going to it. You said 3. They better have the same.
Listen, 3. You want to know why? Because look, 3. Now, if they got different baby fathers, now you gotta go. But if you got 2 and 1 baby father, it's alright. It's alright because listen, they know how to cook. They already got their own crib because they either got welfare, Section 8 or something. You get what I'm saying?
I'm not even paying attention. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
She's like
for myself.
Because I'm not fucking with a female.
Thank you, mama, for teaching me at a young age.
That's what I'm saying. No, I know how to cook and all that. What I'm saying is like I'm not fucking with a female that's at least not on the same page as me. You get what I'm saying? That's not trying to at least work up, not come down. We're trying to elevate, not de-escalate.
I ain't trying to go man. I ain't trying. You think you talk about relationship shit?
I'm not talking about
I wasn't trying to do all that.
I'm talking about just I'm just
Then
talking
what you worry about
in-
which direction that bitch is going? If his like, as long as she go down
I'm
on you,
talking-
that's cool.
With
I'm
stepdad's
talking
car
about in
say.
life, period. Because look, if I'm fucking a bitch, we could just be fucking. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
But
That's all it
if
is,
I'm
is that's
Yeah,
it.
fucking,
that's
if
literally,
I'm
if you
fucking
starting,
with you,
that's the page you're starting.
if I'm fucking with you, you gotta be doing something with yourself. You can't just be. You know what I'm saying? You can't just look good.
No.
Can't just look right or wrong.
No.
You're not just gonna fuck
no,
somebody that just look good.
Yeah, no,
You're not
right.
just gonna fuck somebody that just look good.
You
You're gonna fuck somebody that appeals to you, that actually makes you want that this bitch getting 6 figures. That just made my dick go doom. You feel me? Like,
no.
Yo,
That's fucking, this dude got like sugar mamas and all that shit. Look at that shit.
no. Listen.
Let's go.
Don't
I know you
promote that.
would. You got
Don't
opportunity
promote
doing it.
that. Don't promote that. I make my own money. All right, listen.
Okay, I'm not saying you're gonna turn it down.
Oh,
I know you got your
I'm
own
not-
money.
hey, you're right. I'm not saying I'm not gonna turn it down.
There
But
we go.
The point that I was trying to make was I make the table, bitch. So you better bring some food to the table or something, or you better learn how to make a table too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, listen. I respect that.
Oh my god.
Blank paper. That's it, bro. We gonna chop down some motherfucking trees to make the
Like-
paper if I have to. That's
I take a paper with an introduction and body. Feel me? Probably conclusion.
where. Hold on, real quick. My son David in the chat was like, "What's the most valuable lesson you've learned from a relationship?"
Oh shit! Oh, can I start this off?
Yeah, bro. Go ahead.
Nobody in this world matters but me. That's it.
I like that. That's
That's it. All there is to it. That is the biggest thing I learned. No matter what happens,
I like that.
I kind of disagree on that though, bro.
you can disagree all you want.
Now, I mean, because this is a relationship. You gotta, you and that person. You know what I'm saying? So you come, yes,
No.
you come
yeah,
first.
it's me and that person, but me
Yes.
first. You see how you said
That's
me?
no. Yeah, that's why I just said yes. You come first, but you just said nothing matters but you. You know what I'm saying? So that made me think like, damn.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck this bitch. It just bothered me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she
Yeah.
fucks with you, if she's on that level with you, if you in a relationship with that person, then you should take her feelings into consideration. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. That's just my opinion.
If you don't do that, if you have to consciously think about doing that and it doesn't happen automatically, there's no need for it.
Nah, that's not.
At all.
I understand that. That's understand.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
That's
that's
true
something
because-
that's like implicit and goes automatically. Regardless,
Yeah,
if they literally like are like, hey, I want you to do you and focus on you, then yeah. But a lot of the times, at least in my experience, they are so focused about like what are you doing for them, this, that, and the other, and that's distracting because those are expectations that you don't need on in your life as a man
I respect that.
or a
That's a
woman.
big fact.
I respect that.
I do respect that because you actually need somebody to push you forward instead of like trying to make suck the energy
Yeah,
out.
they're
of you.
literally. My lady I asked her what she want with me, and I asked her this on purpose because I was like, that was going to decide whether or not I was going to like either dog her out or stay with her. And she said, I just want to be there and at your side to watch you grow into the man you want to be. And she said that I asked her 3 times once a week. So
nigga put on a clock. Nigga put on a shift.
Yeah, if answer different or I didn't sense anything genuine in it, it was a dub. That's how it was. If he answered that shit genuinely, I was like, man.
My son was writing it down like, all right, Mom, Monday, December 24th, she said this. Saturday, January 15th, she said this. February 23rd, the last day of February. All right, cool. It all matches.
It all matches.
And I had to make a choice. I'm like, damn, I was about to go into my whole phase.
Nah, all right,
She
real
gonna
quick.
come around the corner.
Nah, hold
And I was
on.
like, damn, do I want this? Yeah.
Yeah, hold on real quick. Storm, what, before you go, Lewis, Storm, what about you, bro? What's one lesson you learned from a relationship?
Oh my god.
Or the most valuable thing that you learned from the relationship?
Most valuable.
Oh my god. Shit. What can I say?
If you have to think about it, think about it. We can come back to you, bro.
No, it's like
Yeah.
damn. Like, how do I put it into words? All I know is like, if you got a gut feeling, it's probably true.
Go with it.
And just
Facts.
believe it's true, but also give them the benefit of the doubt. So when it happens,
How
you're
do
not
you
that
do that?
surprised because you know
How
it's
do you
gonna
do
happen.
that?
You play. That's
How do
the
you do that?
that's the long game. Nah, I
You
get
play
that.
possum.
No, that's the long game. You don't have to play possum, but it's like, all right. So, for instance, if you know, if your gut feeling is telling you, and this could be about like any relationship, right? let's-
Anything, any type of
It could be
interpersonal
it could be
relationship.
any type of personal relationship. So basically, it's like, for instance, if I know Lewis will like fuck around and jump in a box, right? I know Lewis is gonna jump in a box. I know he's gonna do this shit. I know he is, right? But I'm not gonna expect him to do it at every opportunity he sees an empty box.
Can I ask why?
Cause he look like the
That's a
type.
good fucking analogy. That is
Yo,
so
he
perfect.
look like the
You
type
jumped in
to
the
jump in the
fucking
box.
box, my dude.
Nah, Lewis, you look like the type
Didn't
to
say
jump in the
nothing. You
box
just
too,
did it, and you
bro.
jumped off that fucking balcony.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The bird's out of the cage. Like, and it's like if you think if your gut is telling you that your girl is cheating on you, like if your gut is like, yo, I know she cheating, right? And you don't want to just jump out the gate and be like, bitch, you cheating? Nah, you don't gotta do that. You literally just watch and observe and go, okay. You don't gotta always go through her phone every other day. She gonna slip.
Okay.
And then when
That's
she
how
does,
you know.
and when she does slip, you're not hurt because you anticipated it. You just you gave her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I got you.
I needed to hear that. Thank you, Storm. I needed to hear that.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Ah man. Now,
Oh.
if you want my honesty, if I didn't give him the benefit of the doubt, I'll say all women that I don't know personally are fucking liars.
Yo,
That's true.
That's-
like yeah.
For real.
I respect
That's
that.
based on a true story.
I respect
So,
that. Everybody's a fucking
me-
liar, so I respect that.
I piggyback on what he said, because when I hear that, when a woman tells me, I got nothing but guy friends because I don't get along with females, I just picture her with mad franks in her mouth. I swear to everything I love.
Bro,
Swear to everything I love.
That's
that's
hilarious.
the
That's hilarious, bro. That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to keep my composure, but Lewis, Lewis, you was gonna say something. So what's the most valuable lesson you learned from a relationship?
Well, there's a lot, but if I have to name one, I feel like boundaries is the one thing you have to learn from a relationship, because I feel because boundaries is the most important thing in a relationship. So if you can't understand it nor respect it, then you as a person
relationships aren't for you if that's the case. Yeah.
Okay.
exactly, and that's probably the hardest lessons that's hitting me to this day. So it's like I'm learning to understand.
That's a good lesson, bro.
I'm learning to understand boundaries, and and usually I always take no's as an answer. But when it comes to boundaries and when no means no, man, I'm telling you, that's one of the lessons that I'm pushing myself to understand and learn from.
Okay.
So,
You're a
I can say
boundary rapist.
All right.
I was.
All right. Cool.
How the fuck you gotta say it like that? I'm not a boundary rapist.
Yo, I mean,
He
it's something you just
when
said.
no means no.
It's-
That's what he
it's-
just said.
That you said
He said,
like
well, I gotta understand. He
Just-
said I gotta understand when no means no. You a boundary rapist.
Nah. How about boundary assaulter? That's better.
That sounds a little bit.
I
You're
guess
so-
whatever.
Trespassing.
Yo, these are all like horrible terms with bad stigma behind them.
Horrible.
But like,
I'm just learning to respect and understand boundaries. That's
all right, cool.
That's fire.
That's cool.
about it.
That's fire.
Darrell, what about you, man? What's something?
Mine's off the top of my head because I'm a little tipsy. I know. I learned that when a female
And you
doesn't
always
see
tipsy every fucking Saturday. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Every
I
Saturday.
do it because he. Listen, this is me. I come off of work. What?
He gonna do some
Anyway,
more.
shut up.
Yeah,
shut
ignore
up.
him, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
Anyway,
Don't let him kill your.
throw me off.
Don't let him throw you off, King.
Anyway, you feel me? Like, yeah, black man wealth, feel me? Anyway, so what I learned from a relationship is when a female doesn't see you as a man, the relationship is downhill from there. Like when she no longer see you as the man or as a man, so to say, the relationship done. That's it. She gonna treat you like a bitch. That's when she start looking for other niggas, or you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no respect anymore.
To me, yeah, exactly. Because to me, when a female, when you just get in a relationship, this, that, and the third, the female holds you on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? And once you start losing the spark, stop doing the shit that's spontaneous. Stop making her feel safe. This, that, and the third. That's when she starts looking for somewhere else.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The safety is a big thing with a lot of women.
Safety is the big thing. So that's why I don't just mean it. Oh, like if you get beat up, she's not gonna look at you as a man. No,
not like
it's
that.
Sort of
the security.
Yeah, it's to sort of say
the security.
Yeah, she feels comfortable around you. That you like, she feels like
secure.
You're not a threat to her.
Exactly.
Yeah, as long as you make her feel secure, across the board, emotionally.
If you could stimulate. Thank you. If you could stimulate her mind, physical, body, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? Once you don't do that, that's it. You just then you got two. The female has two options: that she's gonna either cheat on you and throw it in your face, or she's gonna cheat on you and
she gonna let you know that relationship one way or another.
Exactly. You get what I'm saying?
End.
One way or another.
Yeah,
it's gonna end.
What you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
I feel you. All right, I respect that. I think for me, the most valuable lesson I learned from a relationship is
Trump roll so bad.
Oh yeah, listen. The most valuable thing I learned from a relationship is that I don't give a fuck who you are. If there's some racism, I ain't fucking with it.
That's right. That's right. Stay louder for the people in the back, my guy.
I don't give a fuck what you got, what you offer. I don't care how into me you are. If there's an inkling of racism, I ain't fucking with it. Period.
You've been through something like that?
Yes.
Yes, he has.
Yes.
Okay.
Multiple times. And it's funny.
Multiple times.
And it's funny too, because I've had it, and it's funny because I've had it across the board. I've had it with black women. I've had it with Latin women. I've had it with Asian women. Across the board. If there's any
across the fucking board, dude, it's prevalent.
If there's any inclination of just bullshit, prejudice, or anything of just like any racial stereotypes, yeah, I was just about to say that.
You lucky.
Nah, it ain't luck.
The only reason why I say you lucky is because you got to fuck an Asian. I mean, got to be in a relationship with an Asian. I was in the.
That's why he's lucky.
Because yeah, because Philippines are fake Asians. You get what I'm saying? I only got to fuck a Asian. Wow. Nah, they're not the. Okay, I apologize. I don't want to offend the Philippines, but they're not the.
Yo, boy, yo, relax. Chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out. Like, chill the fuck out. that was like, I'm not trying to censor you. Nah, I ain't trying to censor you, but that shit was just wrong. Like, bro.
Man, what I hear is like, I'm not trying to offend you, but stop trying to be people you're not.
Nah,
that's what I heard.
It's not even that. Like, it's just, like I said, for me, bro, it's like, because I'm gonna speak on it and then I'm gonna close it out because we going over time. But I'm gonna just say it like this, bro. It's like love transcends all color, all that bullshit, whatever, right? But why put yourself in an unnecessary situation you don't need to be in, where you can find a better option, right? Where you can find somebody that fucks with you on that spiritual level, and then you can build a bond and have growth instead of taking away. You know what I mean? Like if John has 2 apples and Mary has 2 apples. I was gonna say it. Darrell fucked it up. I couldn't keep it. This nigga Darrell.
Yo, I couldn't hold it. I'm sorry. This nigga went to he went to that textbook phase. I hate that question. Boy.
I couldn't. All right, hold on. We'll bring it back. All right, yeah. If John has two apples that he got from his parents, right, and Mary has two apples that she got from her parents, and both the parents want to see them combine their apples and get more apples and get an apple tree, that's way better than John having two apples, Mary having two apples, and they only got 5 apples.
I like it how not all people are gonna understand that.
Yo, listen.
Wait. The math is wrong. The math is wrong.
3 apples, 2 apples.
Wow.
Peep this.
You just said John had 2.
Oh, my fault. I meant to
had 2.
My fault. I meant to say 3. My fault. My fault. I meant to say 3.
Okay.
My fault.
My fault.
Yeah. And for those that don't understand, real quick, I'm gonna break it down like this. When you're in a relationship and you see yourself growing in the future, that's family. You want to expand the family. You want to grow as a family.
Yes.
Their family and your family, even if they don't fuck with each other, like they gotta be, we're going over to their house and all this doesn't matter. As long as they can connect and unionize in harmony based off y'all union, that's what it's supposed to be. At least in my opinion.
That's it.
Right? And if that don't happen, due to prejudices and stereotypes and all this bullshit, you're starting off at a negative. So now you raising your kids, right? And your kids can't go to Thanksgiving dinner because your significant other's parents are racist and they're gonna have to get punched in the face. You don't want that, because then you got your children looking at all that hatred for no reason, and you don't want
all that hatred.
You don't want to
It
start
ain't
off
even like racist. It's them being stereotypical, make it like saying black jokes every time you're around. Like that shit's funny. Like, bro, I get it. I'm a black guy. Why we speaking on some shit that don't even fucking matter?
Why we speaking on the obvious? It's obvious, bro. We don't talk about the obvious. The sun gonna come up. The sun gonna set. Water is H2O, my nigga.
Water is H2O.
Water is H2O,
Y'all
bro.
know me. I'm not asshole. I'm the black guy that's fucking your age. You feel like I'm that asshole.
Oh my god.
That's why I can't go to functions. That's why I'm like Dion. I'm not going to functions.
Yeah, bro. Don't like. Feel me? It's just what it is. But
yeah,
this has been another episode of the Sage Thoughts Show. I've been your host, Smooth D-Mac. Thank you again for joining me, gentlemen. You guys have been fantastic as usual. Everybody watching, I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Every Saturday, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. Over here on YouTube.
West Coast.
Over here on YouTube. Once again, I have Storm joining me, Crusher, Lewis, and my son, Ask Your Mother himself, my man Darrell. And we have Flock on one here as well. Everybody that couldn't join us, we appreciate you.